$60,000 is the tipping point. At this income level, one of two things happens. Either your lifestyle gradually consumes every dollar, or you quietly create a life where money stops being the main problem. If your salary is around $60,000 a year, you should be further ahead by now. This video is your blueprint. We are going to transform that $60,000 into a clear and realistic wealth plan. No crazy promises. No get-rich-quick schemes. Just a straightforward system, an enhanced 50-30-20 plan for your monthly budget, a clear investing percentage so you know exactly how much to invest, a lifestyle creep warning system to prevent you from sliding backward, and a practical upgrade path from $60,000 to $100,000 and beyond over time. Stick with me, and by the end, you will have a written map for your money. Not a dream, but a plan. Before any plan can work, you need a straightforward number, your real monthly take-home pay. On paper, $60,000 a year sounds substantial, but the money you actually see is what hits your bank account after taxes. For a rough example, $60,000 per year is about $5,000 per month before taxes. After federal, state, and other deductions, many people see around $3,700 to $4,100 per month in their bank account. For simplicity, let's use $4,000 per month after tax as our example. Whenever I mention a number, replace it with your actual monthly take-home amount. If your monthly take-home is $3,200, use $3,200 in the formula. If it's $4,500, use $4,500 instead. The system remains the same, only the numbers change. You might have heard of the classic 50-30-20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and investing. We are not discarding this rule. We're upgrading it to focus on building wealth at an income level of $60,000. Let's use our $4,000 per month example. 50% for needs. According to the classic rule, $2,000 is allocated for needs. Needs include rent, groceries, basic utilities, basic transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Here's the enhanced rule. Your needs must fit inside 50%, not 60 or 70%. If your needs are currently consuming 65 to 70% of your income, your first mission is not to invest. Your first mission is to reduce that percentage over time, find cheaper rent or a roommate, refinance or pay down high-interest debt, downgrade your car, carpool, or switch to more affordable transportation options. Shop smarter for groceries and subscriptions. You cannot build serious wealth if your needs consume everything. 25 to 30% for wants. The classic rule suggests allocating 30% to wants, which are expenses like dining out, travel, streaming services, shopping, hobbies, and just because spending. Thus, 30% of $4,000 equals $1,200. Here's the enhanced twist. Try to cap your wants at 25% whenever possible. Instead of $1,200, aim for $1,000 for wants. This frees up an additional 5%, about $200 each month, which can be redirected into wealth building. Will it feel tight at first? Yes. But that $200, invested month after month, helps transform someone who is always behind into someone who is quietly getting ahead. 20% plus for savings and investing. While the classic rule allocates 20% to savings and investing, we will treat this as the minimum, not the maximum. So, for $4,000 per month, 20% equals $800. Plus the additional 5% we save from wants, which is $200. That gives you a total potential for wealth building of $1,000 per month. Not everyone can increase their wealth building percentage to 25% overnight, but you can work toward an enhanced goal of 50, 30, or 20%. 50% for needs, 25% for wants, and 25% for wealth building. If you're not there yet, start small and gradually increase your wealth building contributions. Begin with 10%, then move to 15% and aim for 20%, eventually reaching the 25% target. Even contributing 10 to 15% can be powerful if you remain consistent. Let's focus on the 20 to 25% allocated to wealth building. What should you include in this section? This is where your future self will thank you. Remember, These are examples and not personal financial advice. Results may vary, so adjust accordingly based on your own circumstances. For instance, if your wealth building goal is $1,000 per month, around 25% of a $4,000 income, here's one way to allocate it. First priority, emergency fund. The goal is to have 3 to 6 months of essential expenses in cash. While you build this fund, consider putting aside $300 per month into a high-yield savings account. This is not meant to make you rich. It serves to prevent you from accumulating credit card debt during emergencies. Once your emergency fund is fully established, you can redirect this $300 into investing or other financial goals. Second priority, employer match. If your job offers a 401k match, take advantage of it. A 401k is a retirement account through your employer, and a match means your employer contributes money when you do, up to a specified limit. For example, if your employer matches up to 4% of your salary and you earn $60,000, that's $2,400 per year or $200 per month. If they offer a dollar-for-dollar match and you contribute $200, they will match it with $200. This provides a 100% instant return on that portion of your contribution, excluding market gains or losses. Within your $1,000 wealth-building budget, consider allocating $200 per month to maximize the employer match. If you don't have a 401k, skip this step and move on to the following items. Third priority, pay off high-interest debt. If you have high-interest debt like credit cards, you should prioritize paying it off next. High-interest debt typically means an interest rate of 15 to 25% or higher per year, which can be challenging to overcome through investing. Therefore, you should allocate a portion of your wealth bucket to tackle this debt. For example, consider setting aside $300 per month for extra payments on high-interest debt, in addition to the minimum payments covered by your needs budget. Once this debt is eliminated, you can redirect those $300 toward investing. Fourth priority, long-term investing. With the remaining funds, focus on long-term investing. Sticking with our $1,000 wealth bucket, $300 for emergency fund until it's fully funded, $200 for 401k contribution to get the full employer match, $300 for extra debt repayment, and $200 for long-term investments. Eventually, after your emergency fund is established and your debt is paid off, your contributions could increase to $600, $800, or even the entire $1,000 for investing. For many people, long-term investing can take the form of a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA is a retirement account you set up yourself. Low-cost index funds, which hold multiple stocks, spread risk. This approach allows you to implement a simple set-it-and-forget-it strategy for 10 to 20 plus years. You don't need to pick individual stocks or engage in day trading. The real power lies in making consistent contributions over many years into diversified, low-cost investments and allowing them to grow. Keep in mind that while historical data suggests that broad stock markets have generally increased in value over the long term, your specific results may vary, and markets can experience significant fluctuations. Now, we need to protect your progress from a significant silent threat. Lifestyle creep occurs when your income rises and your spending gradually increases alongside it. For example, you receive a raise, start eating out more, and upgrade your phone, car, or apartment. By the end of the year, you may still feel financially stretched. Here is your anti-lifestyle creep rule: save half of every raise. For instance, if your take-home pay increases from $4,000 to $4,400, that's a $400 monthly increase. Give yourself $200 for lifestyle improvements and allocate $200 to your wealth bucket as well. This approach ensures that your life improves over time. You get some desired upgrades, but your net worth also grows faster as a result. Another simple safeguard: when your income increases, update your percentages rather than just the dollar amounts. Aim to maintain wealth building at 20 to 25% or more of your take-home pay. If your salary rises to $70,000, $80,000, or $90,000, you don't want the extra income to disappear into subscriptions and takeout. While $60,000 is a significant milestone, it doesn't have to be your final stop. Let's discuss your upgrade path. Skill stack and income moves. Set a straightforward 2 to 3 year growth goal. Aim to move from $60,000 to $80,000 or $90,000 in the coming years. This won't happen overnight, but here are common strategies to achieve it. Examples include data analysis, systems, management, leadership, sales, coding, AI tools, or analytics. Take on projects that enhance your value within your company. Document your achievements and ask for raises backed by evidence. Stay open to better paying opportunities at other companies and consider freelance or side income that fits your schedule. You don't need multiple side hustles. 1 or 2 well-planned moves can significantly increase your earning potential. Even an increase from $60,000 to $72,000 is substantial when you maintain your savings percentages and avoid lifestyle creep. Upgrading your plan with new income. When your income rises, you have 3 main options to consider. Needs, perhaps a modestly improved living situation. Wants, a little more fun and comfort in your life. Wealth, bigger contributions to your savings and investments. The wealth-focused strategy is this. Each time your income increases, prioritize enhancing your wealth-building rate first, then allocate the remainder to your lifestyle. For example, if your take-home pay increases from $4,000 to $5,000 per month, and you maintain a 25% wealth-building rate, old wealth bucket, 25% of $4,000 equals $1,000. New wealth bucket, 25% of $5,000 equals $1,250. That's an additional $250 per month going towards your future. Over time, this consistent upgrading can yield significant results, even if no single month feels notably different. While there are no guarantees, the mathematics of regular saving and investing form the foundation of most long-term wealth success stories. To manage your finances effectively, start by calculating your monthly take-home pay as a baseline. Follow the enhanced 50, 30, 20 allocation. 50% for needs like rent, food, bills, minimum debt payments, 25% for wants like lifestyle and leisure, and 25% for wealth like savings, debt repayment, and investing. Guidelines to follow. Save half of every raise to combat lifestyle creep. Aim for 20% to 25% of income toward wealth building. Continually upgrade skills and seek raises. This video is for educational purposes, and everyone's financial situation is unique. Do your own research and consider consulting a financial professional for major decisions. If you found this helpful, stay tuned for next week's video on budgeting with a $100,000 income. Comment with your income range and money goal, and subscribe for updates. Thanks for watching. With a strategic plan, you can make significant changes in your financial future.